Dag en van harte welkom, dames en heren. Welkom in Muntpunt. Muntpunt en Passaporta lanceren een sonde naar de uiterste regionen van de kosmos. En alleen het allerbeste van de mensheid mag mee. Die sonde ziet er ontzettend mooi uit ook trouwens. Daar gaan we straks een aantal objecten instoppen. En welke buitenaards goede boeken, films en platen komen daarvoor in aanmerking en verdienen een tweede leven buiten de stratosfeer? Dat mag ik vanmiddag vragen aan 6 binnen- en buitenlandse auteurs die even uit hun rol als maker mogen vallen, want een schrijver is ook een lezer of een luisteraar of een kijker. Heel fijn dat u bij ons bent. Kom erbij als u in de verte een beetje aan het luisteren bent, zou ik zeggen. En ik mag meteen onze eerste auteur van vanmiddag aan u voorstellen. Dat is Aura Xilonen. Welcome, Aura. You're not used to doing interviews in English. Actually, that was a big surprise for you. Thank you very much that you want to try it anyway, and thank you very much for being here.
Thank you for inviting me, and this is my first interview in English, so I will try to explain everything with my hands or what.
I will try to make it as short and painless as possible.
Yeah, please.
Okay, you're a novelist and a filmmaker, and you published your first novel in Mexico when you were only 19 years old. How old are you now?
I'm 21 years.
That's very young. Okay. And the Dutch title of your book is The Cowboy Kampioen, and the book is already translated in English, French,
French, Italian, Dutch, Polish, Deutsch, German, and it will be in Chinese too, but I don't know when.
So it's an enormous success.
Yeah, it is 8 languages.
Did you expect that when you were writing the book?
I never thought that one person will be read it. I think that only my mom and my grandmother and my uncle will be read that book. But no, I didn't expect that.
Upon invitation of the Dutch Foundation for Literature, you stay for over a month in Amsterdam now?
Yeah.
As a writer in residence. How is Amsterdam?
It's beautiful. It's well, the bicycles are a little bit crazy, but
scary, yeah?
Yeah, it's scary because they are so fast and everywhere. But it's a beautiful city. I think every city that I am visiting now, they have their own culture and their own atmosphere. So it's nice to learn and to learn about other cultures and other people and other language. And
you were in Brussels for a few days now, but during your stay in Amsterdam, are you working on your new novel?
Yeah, I only have 2 days here, so I leave tomorrow. That's a shame a little bit because I want to be here more days. But yeah, I will do my second novel in Amsterdam. Well, I don't know if I will finish it because I am in the investigation process right now. So because I need to investigate more about the box thing, and about political thing and a lot of stuff, because the second novel will be the continuation of Cowboy Kampioen.
It's like a sequel, so there's a direct link with the first book.
Yeah, it's...
Okay, we launch a probe into the furthest regions of space and we take the best of humanity on board. That's why we're here today. And when we asked you what items we could add to our cosmic collection, your answer was a dictionary.
Yeah, because I wrote because it's in English, but I think with the knowledge of the language, any meaning could be understood. So it doesn't matter if we lose another.
In what language do you want the dictionary to be?
I don't know, because I think other future civilizations need just the significant words, because they could be created more literature and different and new, and they could born new writers. So I don't know in which.
It's a book that gives birth to all other books, actually.
Exactly that.
Okay, we can build a library from a dictionary.
Exactly.
And then your second item you wanted to add to our probe was music, or actually a piece of music by John Cage called 4 minutes 33 seconds.
Exactly.
Shall we have a look together?
Yeah.
Well, the length of the piece is 4 minutes 33 seconds, and actually this piece is about 4 minutes 33 seconds of silence. Or we listen to the sounds of the environment instead of the sounds of the musicians. Why did you choose this, Aura?
I choose it because I think the silence is the most important thing in our life. You use the silence when you read a book to reflect about what you are reading, and also to communicate. You need silence to understand the feelings and emotions and everything. And in music, the silence, it's so important. So I put it in the space because maybe other people will think that our music is noise. So why don't we give it to them silence, and them could create music?
So let music for a future generation be born out of silence instead out of noise.
Yeah, like our music born of the silence. So.
Yeah, why not send them a guitar or a piano?
Yeah, I say that if I need to choose, I will prefer to send them a guitar or a piano, so they could create a lot of things.
This piece by John Cage, the American experimental composer, is very famous, but actually it's also a big dramatic gesture, right?
Yeah, because we are not used to watch and stay in silence. We are humans and we're like blah 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 blah, and all the time we are so quickly, and we don't are used to be one moment in our house or in totally silence. So that's why I choose it, because so important.
Yeah, it's composed in 1952, but the effect is still great today.
Yeah, it's so well. Here, I think you need to see it in your home and your TV, and yeah, you need to see it. Well, with no noise.
Yeah, they skip from movement to movement, a piece in 3 movements, but actually there's a lot going on, but you don't hear anything.
Yeah, this piece makes you feel a lot of things, and this piece, well, for me, it's like I feel so many emotions, and I start to think about me or the music or life, or so for me, and I think it will be for all of you amazing.
Is that what good art is about, Aura? Is that what good art is about? When it has that effect on you, like you feel a lot of things and it makes you think, and
yeah, and also makes you feel modest. Sorry, I don't.
And what effect does silence have on you, Aura?
What effect? Well, I think it's the. I think it's the part when I create, well, everything. For this novel, for example, my inspiration was in the bus with no pay attention to everything, and also in the shower. So it's like I don't know. It's a time when you realize about what are you doing or what one do you do.
A lot of things can start out of silence. And do you listen to music while writing?
No, because I'm not how do you say used to it. No, I don't listen to music when I write it, because I listen to music, but in other time. So, but no, when I'm writing.
Your second item you wanted to add to our probe is a movie, a film, Adieu au langage, de Jean-Luc Godard. A movie from 2014, a few years ago. When did you see it?
I see it like 1 year ago in Netflix, because I saw a lot of movies in the internet.
And why is this special? Why should we add it to the probe?
Because the narrative process of this movie is like the universe creation. I think with a chaotic order. So it's how we create how we are, and all the things that are in front of us. They are created by this.
Can I say that it's a film about chaos and a lack of communication?
Yeah, and the chaos created the language. I am like in French. I don't.
Godard was 84 when he made this movie, and he calls it his best movie.
Yeah, Godard is a very difficult. I think it's a very difficult filmmaker, but if you pay attention and if you listen and you see all the things that they put in the movie, I think the understanding will be different for every person, but it's an amazing feeling that when you see every movie of him.
Yeah, he's 84 when he created this, and he's still expanding his vocabulary. Actually, he's looking for new possibilities, new directions. Is that inspiring for you?
Yeah, because the language never it will evolution. It is evolution every time and every day, and we can change it because we are humans and we have imagination and we have a lot of universe in our mind, and we are we can think. So the language is it's you can.
Even at his age, he's changing the language.
Yeah, you can change the language. It doesn't matter if it's not in the dictionary. You can improve, and you can do a reconstruction of the language if you want. And even if it is not okay for everybody, but it is for you okay, and you find new things in the changing the words. So I think that's
yeah, that brings us back to the dictionary. So actually he adds something to the dictionary with this film.
Sorry, go ahead.
Okay, thank you very much, Aura. Tonight you will also be a part of duality performances after 8 o'clock in the Beurs.
Yeah, at 9:20.
Okay, so people can meet you there, and you will do their performance in Spanish. So
yeah, I will read
should
a
pass
little
by.
piece of my book, but in Espanol, so it's better. But it will be a translation, I think.
Okay. Thank you so much
Thank
for
you
being
so
here.
much, and sorry for my.
Ahora xilonen. Thank you.